Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chill and Trade TV. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. And if you're back here again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And also, if you want to trade with a regulated FSCA broker, click on the link in the description down below. And if you want to find out exactly what is an FSCA regulated broker, there is a video in the channel explaining all that, and you can just go back and have a look. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, in this week's video we'll be taking a look at GBP CHF as well as AUD USD, basically just recapping on the previous analysis I did, or just updating analysis according to the current market price or structure. So with GBP CHF, if you remember last time we were looking for the push to the upside, and we were actually anticipating price to reach the highs, to reach this high, and then reverse, and then reverse to the downside. That was our initial analysis, and as well as the breakout and then continue to the upside. Let me go to the daily just to show you. Okay, as I said, we're looking for price to push up, and then because this was going to be the third touch, we're anticipating price to push to the downside. However, we also mentioned that this pattern could also be completed at the highs. Once price gets here, it could be completed, and then price was still going to push to the upside until the outer structure, ladies and gentlemen. But as you can see, the only move we managed to get from the last analysis was this push to the upside, which I hope you guys got your trades. Which I hope you guys got your trades. Just push to the upside. So I just want to get rid of this before we actually start. With today's analysis. Let's just get a nice clean chart because the moves already played out and we want to keep up to date with the market. All right. So currently, what we can do is possibly just extend this pattern. Do that there. I think let me just go do it on the daily so that we can see everything properly. So what we can do is just extend this pattern like this, just like that, just like that. So this is an expanding pattern as well. So now that we have this pattern identified, as you can see, price pushed down, and according to this pattern, it's supposed to go the way down and then go up, like that. However, this push didn't play out as in to the downside, didn't play out as anticipated. This push to the downside didn't play out as anticipated, because if we had seen this right now, we were just going to look for sells until the lows. We're just going to continue looking for sells until the lows. However, we are just going to carry on from where price left off. Okay, I'm just gonna use this low so that we can go along with the current market movements, because as you can see, price gave us a push, a correction, and it's pushing again to the upside. It's continuing to the push up to the upside because of this continuation pattern or this correction right here. So basically here the nature's theory is playing out. So we won't fight against the market. We are going to go with the market. We are going to go with the market. So basically I can say we're looking for buys until this high. Until this high. That's what we are anticipating. That's what we are anticipating. And let me just identify this pattern right here. Do that. And let's identify the lows as well. So let me go to the 1 hour. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is basically what we are looking for, the push to the upside. We're just looking for buys. And because this trend to the upside is already playing out, we'll just look for continuation patterns. We'll just look for continuation patterns. I usually take my trades on the 1 hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, we already had one here playing out. And if you are in this trade already, if you manage to identify this setup previously, I think you should hold. I think you should hold because there's still a lot room for trading opportunity. So basically, we're just gonna look for the same thing. Push up, then for price to give us something the same, something similar. Remember our target is that high. Or you can target this high for now. You can choose to take your profits there or exactly at the diagonal resistance. So this is what we are looking forward to. This is what we are looking forward to, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we are looking forward to for for next week or the next coming weeks. Basically the buys. So that's it for GBPCHF. Just a bit of an update and adjusting our patterns according to the current market movements and identifying our setups that we can anticipate. Identify our setups that we can anticipate for next week. So yes, GPCHF for me is just buys, just buys. Like I always say, we might have different trading strategies, but as long as we get the same direction, that's all that matters. So now we just want to look at AUD USD, AUD USD, AUD USD, AUD USD. There we go. Just looking for the one where I did analysis on previously. This is the pair. Let me go to the daily. Let me go to the daily. And also, if you remember the analysis, we were looking for buys because of this weekly outer pattern. Because of this weekly outer pattern. Initially, we were looking for those long-term buys to play out because of this pattern. We're looking for the buys. We're looking for the bias. However, I think right now we should just refocus on what's going on here. So we're just gonna move down to the lower time frame from the daily and then moving down until the H1 time frame. Let's go to the daily, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the daily. Okay, so I just want us to focus on this zone here or this current price movement. Let me get rid of this. So initially I decided to focus on this high and this low to see whatever's going to happen here because I do see price gave us an aggressive push to the upside. However, it failed to continue as sellers came in and pushing price down, but they're moving quite correctively. They are moving quite correctively. So just gonna remove this for now because I do think we do have a pattern we can take advantage of. Just want us to do this, that high, and then this low, and then this low. And then from here, ladies and gentlemen, we can just do this. We can just do that. We can just do that. And actually, I think this is just gonna be a bit too complicated. So I don't wanna go into too much detail for that. So I'm just going to remove this and I'm just going to have highs and lows, identify our highs and lows. I think I should do it from here, that higher high. So these are now my zones. Let me rather focus on this zone, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Because it seems a bit choppy. However, I want us to get the best possible trading opportunities. It might be short-term trading opportunities, but a trade is a trade. A trade is a trade. Okay, the reason why I did this is because I just want us to catch the short-term movements. The short-term movements. Sometimes short-term movements tend to change into medium-term and long-term movements. But I just want us to keep up with the pair right now. So basically, our focus should be this low and that high. And as you can see, price is giving us break and retest here. I think now it's making sense for us to get trading opportunities. Okay, yes, this is nice. This is nice. So price broke, went back, pushing to the upside. It's giving us the push to the upside. So my target would be at this high, at this zone, at this zone, at this zone, at this zone. So let me see if price broke and is playing at the zone as well. So I'd probably have my buy stop there and then my stop loss right here, right here, right there, right there. So my target is My target is this high. My target is there, ladies and gentlemen. So my focus will be when the market opens next week, I'll have my positions in place so that I am ready to capitalize, ready to capitalize. So this is what I'm anticipating for AUD USD for next week, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to the 1 hour and just see. Price is playing at the previous zone exactly. So yeah, this is what I will be anticipating, and also looks like it's a pattern as well. So we have enough confirmation here. Price gave us a pattern at the previous zone and also break and retest of that zone with rejection candles. That's what I look for when I enter, depending on the setup, depending on the setup. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a nice clean setup, nothing too hectic. Although when you look at it from the bigger time frames, it looks a bit choppy, but I think I've tried my level best to make this setup or analysis simple so that we can